Guys, Naturally Marked here. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. First, before we get into this video, I see you, see me, so I want to see you. Press subscribe so you can become part of the BAM. With the BAM, 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 fam. Oh my gosh. Y'all press subscribe. Anyways, today's video is going to be about hair retention. You want booty crack length hair. It's getting late, y'all, and I'm like, this is my 7th video in a row, and I'm just kind of like, I'm just done. But y'all, I'm probably gonna be really goofy in this video, but let's get back to topic, okay? You really want booty crack length hair, but you feel like your hair is not growing. Your hair grows. Your hair grows. Your hair grows. You need to retain the length. You need to retain it. And the way that you retain the length is how? How do you retain the length? I'm going to tell you 4 ways to help you retain your length so you can get your booty crack length hair if that's what you want. But now, I will warn you. When you get the booty crack length hair, you come back to this channel and you let me know. Do you be wearing your hair down like that? No. What you be doing to your hair? Leaving it up in a bun, or some braids, or a protective style. Once you get the booty crack length hair, you're going to come back to me and be like, girl, I thought I was going to be slanging it like Pocahontas, but it's literally up under a hat. I'm just saying. The first thing that you need to do to retain your length, and I feel like a lot of people don't teach about retaining your length because that's really what is going to let you see your hair growth, is a protective style. And a lot of people don't want to hear that, but you can't wear a wash and go if you want to retain length if your hair is a particular way. My hair is a particular way. I'm not talking about 4C, I'm not talking about 4B. I'm just saying my hair is very particular. My hair don't like to be manipulated like that. My hair does not like a lot of products like that. My hair does not like to be looked at. Don't look at my hair, because my hair will straight act up. Like, my hair don't like a lot of things. And once you realize that about your hair, and you realize you can't do a wash and go, or you realize you can't change your braids every 2 weeks or every week, or be doing a different style with your hair every 3 days, your hair is going to grow. Once you find that one low protective style, and it doesn't even have to be braids. Once you find a protective style of your hair that your hair likes, then do that. But I promise you, once you stop messing with your hair every 3 days, every 4 days, or changing up your hairstyle, your hair is going to grow so much. And it's not that it's going to grow so much. Your hair is going to retain the length so much. So the second way that you retain your length is moisture. If you're keeping your hair in a very low or high, dried, crusted up ponytail with a rubber band wrapped around your hair that is used for construction paper or paper at school, I'm talking about myself because that's how I used to wear my hair when I was younger. First off, do not put a rubber band around your hair, because that's just breaking your hair off, period, and it's sucking the moisture right out of your hair. But I wouldn't put any moisture on my hair at all for months and months and months on end, besides washing it and then shampooing it and then conditioning it. But I wouldn't put like a deep conditioning mask on my hair. I wouldn't put a avocado and banana mask on my hair. Like, I wasn't doing hair masks. I wasn't doing protein treatments. I wasn't doing hot oil treatments to put the moisture back into my hair. And then living in a warmer climate, I'm from Kansas, so living in a hot climate in the summertime, which is bringing me to my third way of retaining your length, is pretty much covering your hair up if it's hella hot outside. And when I say hella hot outside, I mean it's like 80, 85 and above. Like, because it gets like 110 in Kansas. If you live in a hot climate, number 3, cover up your hair and protect your hair from the sun. Or else, if you can't cover up your hair because it is hot, try to wet your hair and moisturize your hair. Or in the summertime, if you can, put your hair in mini twist or something like that, where you can spray your hair in the morning, squeeze some moisturizing conditioner or some shea butter or some coconut oil or whatever type of conditioner you like, or whatever you moisturize your hair with. You're gonna have to figure out to put your hair in a particular style where you won't care if you wake up in the morning, spray your hair, and then before you go to sleep, spray your hair again. And if you can, if it's not too hot, covering up your hair, I don't want to say, it is kind of like a turban, like one of those little scarves that we are wearing with a little knot. Put a plastic bag on your head, like maybe every week, like on Saturday, you cover up your hair and you give your hair just that extra love that it needs from your hair being out in the elements like that. Like when I moved to Seattle, I really feel like my hair flourished a lot more because it's so wet up here and it rains like seven months out of the year. Like it starts raining in the middle of October and it doesn't stop raining until like the middle of May. It's very moist up here. And then in the summertime, my hair, it doesn't get that hot up here, not as hot as Kansas. So I really feel like my hair flourished up here because it's a lot wetter up here and the sun beams on you a lot differently. But that's just a tip, you guys, for retaining your length. You need to think about where you are in the world and covering up your hair and putting the right moisture in your hair so that you can retain that length, so your hair is not drying up and just breaking off before you can see your length. So the very last thing that I want to tell you guys, so this video isn't just crazy long, of retaining your length, is sleep with a satin scarf on your hand. Sleep with a satin scarf on your head, because if your hair is rubbing on your cotton sheets, your edges is going to be on your cotton sheets and pillow. So if you're not protecting your hair at night, that draws all the moisture that you work so hard to put into your hair out of your hair. That is causing friction on your hair that doesn't need to be on your hair. It's causing single strand knots, split ends. All of these things will ruin the retention of your hair. Like, so you're trying to retain your length and your sheets is literally snatching your hair out. And that's not what you want. You want to be able to have your length on your head and not in your bed sheets. I remember when I used to wake up, I used to have so much hair all over my pillow. It wasn't even funny. And I was just kind of like, I didn't think anything of my hair being on my pillow. And then I don't even know if you sleep, if you notice this, if you sleep on one side of your head a lot, this side of your hair is shorter if you don't tie your hair up than the opposite side that is not touching the pillow all night. So if you sleep on your back and you notice that you ain't got no hair in the back, well, you might want to have a discussion with your pillow and that pillowcase that's drawing up the back of your head, that's making your head not have no hair in the back. I'm just saying, go have a conversation with your pillow. Don't be mad talking about genetics made my hair this way and I ain't got no hair in the back just because it's genetics. Like, no. If you ain't tying up your hair with a satin scarf, you are going to have all the hair that you want on your head and down your back on your pillowcase. Yep, it's going to be on your pillowcase. So I really hope this video helped you guys. If you are doing any of these 4 things, please just make sure, if you're trying to grow your hair, that you're doing everything that you can. You're thinking of every little thing. I know it's kind of crazy to feel like, oh my God, what do I have to analyze it so deeply? But if you want something, you're going to work hard for it, and you're going to have to stop, pause, and think about every little thing that you're doing to your hair and correct that action so that you can reach the goals that you want to reach. If you don't really want to reach those goals, I mean, That's just you. You can wish all you want, but you have to put a scripture on y'all right now. Faith without works. So you can have faith that you're going to get long hair, but you got to work hard for that hair that you want. So that means that you have to put in some type of work for you to see the progression of your hair going. Okay, guys? So I'm going to stop rambling and get off here. I just want to say thank you guys so much for subscribing. And if you do any of these things, or if you stop doing these things and you notice that your hair is retaining length, please leave comments down below. And don't forget to give me a thumbs up. And thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.